Okay, hi Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and get a message from your ancestors and your angels, okay? Now this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So, Virgos, we are going to start this reading with Archangel Michael. And let's see what he may be trying to help you with at this time, okay? So I do hope that everybody is well. What do we have for my Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Archangel Michael, what do you have? What is the energy here? Thank you. All right, so let's get one more. Anything else for my Virgos? What are we getting stuck on? Okay. Bottom of the deck, you do have go forward fearlessly. It says, thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Now, the first card that you had coming out here, it says, keep your eyes on the targeted intention. So some of you may have some sort of distractions around you here, Virgos. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts. It says, granting me the confidence and the courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. So it makes sense with the card at the bottom of the deck, right? Go forward fearlessly here. I'm also hearing some of you, you need some sort of, I don't know, it feels like some sort of motivation or something. Now, your next card that is coming out here, it says, write about your thoughts and feelings. It says, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. Okay. So the way I can kind of see that, write about your thoughts and feelings, Virgos, is a way of transmuting energy. But it's also giving me this energy of a way of expressing yourself. It's a way where I'm seeing it's almost like a way for some of you to release some sort of, I don't know, some sort of energy that you may be holding on to. I just feel like it's a way of release. Let me say it like that. So give me a card for now and a card for going forward for the sign of Virgo. What is the message here from their ancestors and their angels? Thank you, Spirit. All right, one more shuffle. Yeah, you just had let go and peaceful resolutions. It's almost like, you know, releasing something here is going to bring you some sort of peace of mind. And I'm also hearing a smoother road ahead. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Bottom of the deck, we do have forgiveness, okay, Virgos. Now, the first card coming out here, it does say, if you believe. Now, this can be related to anything, but I'm hearing for some of you here, right, it's almost like if you believe there is something that with that forgiveness energy that either you can heal. So I feel like some of you want to heal something. What is this? No need to worry. Going forward. Move forward fearlessly. But I feel like this is one of the biggest issues, and, you know, maybe not just with Virgos. I feel like just in general, right? where people kind of really don't have enough faith. You know, they may say they do, you know, and they walk around acting like they do, but when it really comes down to the crunch, it's like, there's this hesitation, there's this procrastination, right? There's this fear. And you know, for Virgos, when it comes to that point, I feel like that is a kind of a test, right? Because, you know, don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of people, like I said, they walk around putting on this kind of persona, you know, acting like they're God-fearing and they believe in the Most High and this and that. But again, when it comes down to the reality of it, do you really believe? Do you really trust? Maybe someone needs to ask themselves that. A lot of people only kind of believe what they can see, what they can touch, what they can feel, right? What they can taste, kind of an energy. But what about, it's almost like I want to say, what about the mysteries and the miracles? What is this if you believe for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy here? Look what the first card is coming out. Release. We already saw that energy. Let go. Show me more. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out here. What are we getting stuck on? A King of Air and the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change here. Things are changing. Something is changing with someone. And I feel like they can feel it. But it's almost like, what do I do with this changed energy? What do I do with this new perspective? The Release card, it says the end of a phase or situation. It says spiritual transformation. It says time to move on. Three of Pentacles, it says the power of creativity. It says recognition for high quality work. It says be a team player. King of Air. It says speak your mind with confidence. It says seek out professional advice. It says balance mental and emotional considerations. So for some of my Virgos, I'm getting two things from this, okay? For some of you, with this King of Air coming out, you may have air highly aspected in your chart. It doesn't have to be, okay? But this talks about you following those ideas. This talks about you listening to your intuition. The King of Air is someone who is very intelligent. For some of you, it may be time for you to step into an energy where it's kind of you kind of following what makes sense, what is logical, rather than maybe following a certain situation with your heart, okay? The King of Air also gives me this energy of you standing in your truth. It's almost like it's time to make clear and practical decisions. The Wheel of Fortune is out here, okay, which is a number 10, which also kind of corresponds with the release, right? Endings so that we can have new beginnings. Spirit is wanting something to kind of turn in your favor. But it's if you believe. It says a time of positive change. A time of positive change. It says a situation suddenly moves forward. It says fortune is on your side. Now, for other of my Virgos, right, there's an energy here where There may be some sort of energy where it talks about maybe collaboration or maybe teamwork here, or you working with like-minded people with the Three of Pentacles. And I really feel like for some of my Virgos, it's time for you to step out into the world. It kind of gives me that energy of showing the world the real you. Spirit, give me one moonology for this, for my Virgos. Yeah, even as I take this out the deck, at the bottom of the deck, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. What is the message here for Virgos? Even with the King of Air crossing the Three of Pentacles, like I said, some of you have some really good creative ideas, or you have some really good ideas for projects or businesses here. It's almost that energy, you know, it's time for you to show the world what it is that you can do. This is giving me an energy of somebody who is skilled at something or has some sort of skills, gifts, whatever it is for you. But it's with this Wheel of Fortune, it's time for you almost to, I want to say, present it to the world. We have luck is on your side. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Give me one more. If you believe, why is it here for my Virgos? Yeah, we've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This talks about organization and logic. It talks about structure and discipline. It talks about some of my Virgos, you needing to step into that leadership role. With the Four of Fire. Some of you may be worried about starting your own business because you may be worried that it's not going to bring in enough finances here, okay? Or maybe you're worried that it won't kind of bring you security or stability. But I feel like this is Spirit saying that actually it will. And it won't only do that, it will also bring you peace of mind, and it will bring you an energy of abundance here. This Four of Wands talks about a happy home life. It talks about a successful completion of a project. And for some of you, there's an energy here where there's something to do with a relationship. Like I said, there may be someone here that wants to approach you here. And maybe somebody that you have left out in the cold, okay? But I'm really picking up with the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Magician, and the Ace of Air. I'm really picking up that if someone here was to push through some sort of fear, I really feel like there's some sort of partnerships on the horizon here. Because you've got the Magician as well, and that talks about you being ready and having all the resources and the ability to manifest them. It talks about life being magical, but it all boils back down to this one card, if you believe. So show me going forward, what is no need to worry for the sign of Virgo? We just saw the Emperor, now we have the Empress coming out here. So again, that energy of you having very strong manifestation skills, right? The Empress is almost that person who has the Midas touch. It says lavish abundance. It says give birth to your dreams. It says nurture yourself and others. So, okay, so for some Virgo here, again, this is not going to be for everyone. I don't know if you're worried about children or if you've been trying to have a child here, okay? Maybe you need to kind of, easier said than done, but maybe you need to kind of relax and almost not see it as a mission. But it's almost more that energy of enjoying the journey. What is this Empress? No need to worry. You have the Knight of Earth coming out here, okay? And the Knight of Earth talks about making long-term plans. And it talks about not only making long-term plans, but being loyal and dedicated and to those plans, right? That energy of being consistent here. It says time to buckle down and get things done. It says honor your commitments. It says a guardian angel. So you're very protected, okay? Regarding the Knight of Pentacles, even though he's a very slow knight, right? It's the slowest knight in the deck here. Even though he has a solid offer, a solid idea, this does talk about your angels are very much with you on this journey. It's about having that mentality of you never walk alone. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Then we've got the King of Pentacles with the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Slow and steady wins the race. You will reach those goals if you believe. Show me more. What is the message here from our Virgos, from their ancestors and their angels? Thank you, Spirit. What is the Empress? What is the Empress? The Magician. Whew, okay. You know, the Magician is someone who is confident. Confident in what it is that they are creating, manifesting. I feel like there is a Virgo here where it's either you underestimate yourself Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with a Ten of Water. That's really strong energy, the Empress and the Magician. But show me more. What is this Knight of Earth? The Sun card. Happy outcome. This is brilliant new ideas that lead to success. And I said that. It says have confidence in yourself. It's almost like this man is standing on top of a cliff. It's almost like it gives me, do you know what? It gives me the energy of somebody doing all the hard work, okay? Pushing through the fear, enjoying the journey, and then feeling on top of the world at the end. It's also the image that they're giving me, you know, when you kind of, let's say you start decorating a room in your home. And it's hard work, right? The painting, fixing the skirting board, doing the ceiling a different color, and you get paint here and there, and, you know, but when it's finished and you stand back and look at what it is that you did, what it is that you achieved, there's a certain feeling, a feeling of accomplishment, a feeling of, hey, look at me, I did not give up. And look what it is that I have produced. Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles here, you see, but someone here is kind of holding back. Now, you could have some sort of fears, like, you know, if you do have a good idea, you don't know how you're going to fund that idea. You don't know how you're going to do this. Have you done your research? If you have come face to face with some sort of hurdle, have you sat there and think to yourself, how can I get over this hurdle? And even more so, why is that hurdle there? Who is trying to stop you from getting to what? I just heard the devil. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Fire. This is about having confidence in yourself. This is about you knowing that it's time for you to move on. Knowing that you do deserve something else now. This is about knowing that you are ready to stretch your wings and fly. You got this Knight of Air, which talks to me about seizing opportunities. I'm telling you, some of you, I don't know what your ideas are, and you keep that to yourself, but still make movements behind the scenes, even if you do have to move in silence, until you're ready to present something here. 6 of Wands. This talks about success and victory and having good news. This is about you being recognized for your skills and your talents. But this is also that 6 of Wands energy is about you receiving rewards. Give me one card for going forward for my Virgos. What are we getting stuck on? It says no need to worry, and we're getting stuck on what do you need to release. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Give me a clear message. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node and Venus. What's the energy going forward? Thank you, Spirit. What are we getting stuck on? Believing the impossible. And what's that? Show the world the real you. All right, one card. What do we have for Virgo going forward? Thank you. Still got 2 cards. You have it's a time to give rather than take. And then you have a time for healing as well coming out here, Virgos, okay? So for some of you, I don't know if you have allowed people to kind of, I almost want to say use and abuse your energy, or just maybe use and abuse you, full stop, maybe financially, maybe emotionally. But it's a time for healing. It's a time to give to yourself here, okay? Give me one more for no need to worry. Show the world the real you. It's come out again. So again, it's time for some of my Virgos to take a deep breath, okay? And take that deep breath and take that action here. All right. What else do we have? Focus. Where should some of my Virgos' focus be? Thank you, Spirit. Give me 3 cards. Where should their focus be, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have entrepreneur. It says self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. It says working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. It says we are your co-workers and teammates. It says who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Yeah, some of you have been daydreaming about being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, working for yourself. Should I leave that 9 to 5? So the first card coming out here, where should your focus be? It says acceptance. It says see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. It says in this way you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So I don't know why I want to say for some of you, you may have somebody that you need to forgive with this forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. I'm also hearing for some of Virgos, there is some sort of ending that you need to accept. And I feel like this has to do with family, if I'm honest. I mean, it could have to do with love, but I'm picking up like maybe family and friends. You have relay. It says, beloved one. It says, it's time to set aside work for a while. It says, don't worry. It says, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. It says, playfulness and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So some of you, you're working too much, okay? And it makes me feel like you working so much, especially if you're not kind of taking time out to rest properly. You're not taking time out maybe, you know, to spend enough time with your children or do things in your home, you know. Spirit is saying that you may not be performing to your best. It's that kind of energy where you may be too tired, okay? So don't forget, again, to have that energy of balance. Now, oh, wow, it says it anyway. And I was just saying that with the acceptance card. So your last one here says opportunity to forgive. It says this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. It says hold the intentions of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. It says, we will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies. It says, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Now, this part is not going to be for everyone, okay? We're going to be pulling some life purpose cards. And this is for those of my Virgos where you're kind of like a little bit confused about, hey, what should I be doing with myself? You know, what is my divine path? You know, what am I supposed to be giving back to the world, kind of an energy. So just give me 6 cards from the life purpose deck from my Virgos. Thank you. What is their life purpose? The sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Show me. No cards from this deck. Anything else, and then I'm going to put it back. Thank you, Spirit. What are the cards that will relate to this message? Thank you. Maybe that's what I should have said. Bottom of the deck, we do have yoga. And it's almost like the woman has like the chakras down. So some of you may need to take some time out to meditate, to align your chakras here, okay? It says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. So the first one I'm seeing here, it says oracle cards. It says you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So some of you may be tarot readers, okay? Maybe you pull your own cards, or maybe you just watch tarot here. I don't know why I'm getting with the acceptance and oracle cards. If some of you do pull your own cards here, you know, maybe the cards are telling you something really good, but maybe you're doubting it here, or I'm even getting a vision of the cards telling you to kind of let something or someone go, and maybe you're kind of doubting that. But there's something you need to accept. You have flowers. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So maybe some of you work with flowers for maybe like a hobby. You could actually be like a flower arranger or something like that. Maybe you are a florist. Or maybe you just really, you know, maybe working in your garden or something like that is a hobby of yours. Now you also have coming out, it says trust. It says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So some of you have been getting some sort of messages, okay, downloads, visions. But this also makes me feel like this woman is looking into a crystal ball. Now you have let go. It says walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. And that is going to sit with oracle cards. So with that card, it's giving me that energy of, you know, if you let something go, if you walk away from something, you know, if it comes back, then it was meant for you. And if it doesn't, then maybe it wasn't. Acceptance. You have counseling. It says you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. See, I feel like for some of my Virgos, there may be someone here that wants to reach out to you. Now, this could also be you, you know, maybe you need someone to talk to. It's not always that the Virgo must be the help, you know, or the helper. Sometimes, you know, we want to get things off our chest as well. You also have energy healing. And it says your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. And again, I'm seeing this chakra energy here. So some of you may be like Reiki healers here. Maybe, you know, you just have that kind of energy that when you are around people, you kind of uplift them, you make them feel better. So if you know that that's you, you know, maybe Reiki is something that you need to go into. Maybe you're meant to be a healer of some sort. For some of you, just letting people kind of, I don't want to say kind of like offload on you, but it is kind of like that, right? Some of you are meant to be counselors. Some of you are meant to be tarot readers. I don't know why it's almost like when I said someone here, someone you might be like tarot readers, someone said, I tried that before. Maybe you need to try it again. Maybe you need to get back into that. So, let's get you a card from the fairies. Oh, actually, no, this is for going forward. So let's get you a card from Mother Mary. What do we have for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Some of my Virgos, you may feel lonely because they're playing that song, Lean on Me. They're playing Lean on Me when you're not strong, when you need a friend. Because I just said when you're not strong, you have be strong. All right, give me 3 cards for my Virgos. What do you want them to know? Thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more? What was that? Sobriety. Some of you need to clear out some of the people around you. You know, sobriety talks about you having a clear mind, right? Sobriety talks about you being in a space of peace and quiet. Again, that energy of meditation or yoga here. But it says my clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. But it's almost like this woman is blocking out all these people around her. That is a lot of people. People tugging on her dress, you know, people kind of tapping on her shoulder. But you see how her eyes are closed and she just has the prayer hands? Give me 2 cards. What do you want my Virgos to know? What are we getting stuck on? Okay, let's take them. Oh, no, it's too many. What was that trying to slide out? So I'm seeing feminine energy. I'm seeing health, family, gratitude, joy, and sobriety, and be strong. But the ones that are coming out here, Virgos, okay, from Mother Mary, the first one I'm seeing, it says faith. It says, I have faith in God to heal this situation, which brings me right back to the very beginning about what I was saying where, you know, the ancestors and angels is kind of putting you in a position to see how much faith do you actually have? Can you trust what you cannot see? Do you believe that going forward, that not only will we walk with you, but that we will promise to deliver what it is that we said we would? But you see, you have trust right behind it. And it says, I know that God, in his infinite wisdom and love, is answering my prayers right now. And the next one, action. Faith, trust, action. Do you know what else they're saying to me? They're saying to me, like, you know, when they do the movies, lights, camera, action. So it's almost like with the lights, it's for someone here, you've had some sort of awakening. It kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man. Even though someone here has taken some sort of temporary pause, or maybe spirit put you in a position where you had to take some sort of pause here. But it's also that energy where you are seeing something from a different perspective. But the hangman still talks about somebody feeling trapped. Why are you trapped if the light is on? Why are you trapped if you can see? Fear. It says, today I take action related to the priorities that I have previously put off. Give me a card for my Virgos. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm hearing start as you mean to go on. What do you have for Virgo? What do you want them to know? Thank you, Spirit. What are we getting stuck on? Take control of your thoughts. Okay. It's almost like with the... what was right behind it? Something about no. It's almost like someone here in their mind is almost convincing them that something isn't going to turn out the way they want. All right, it didn't quite come up, but that was let it go, okay? All right, give me 2 more cards for my Virgos. Spirit, can I get a clear message? Thank you. 2 more cards. What is the energy? Show me. Thank you. And 1 more. Thank you. Okay. What are we doing? So we have 2 extra cards coming out. Okay, one of them says increase your knowledge. It says education brings opportunities. It says take a course, pick up a book. It says or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. And then you have prioritize self-care. It says you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve. It says and let others help you. Virgos. What did I say? But let's see what came out. So your first one, it says, take control of your thoughts. It says your thoughts are creating your reality. It says have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. You keep thinking to yourself something is going to fail. It is going to fail. You have you're ready for more. It says your career is growing and blossoming. It says now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. To make the changes you have been contemplating. I'm getting with this as well. There is a Virgo here where I don't know if you're worried about your age or getting older or something like that. It really makes me kind of want to say that age ain't nothing but a number. And a noun ain't nothing but a thing. I don't know. Okay. You have deeper insights are at hand. It says your overall plan is good. It says, but the details need work. It says reflect before moving forward. And this is what I was kind of saying about that hurdle energy, right? Is there another way around? What are your other options? But don't give up, especially if it's something that you are very passionate about. Give me 3 cards for going forward so I can end this reading for my Virgos. Thank you, Spirit. Give me 3 cards for going forward. No? What's the energy for my Virgos? Okay, maybe I should put it like, if Virgo was to take this action, put that fear behind them, what is going forward look like? Thank you, Spirit. One more. Can I get one more? What does forward look like? Okay. Bottom of the deck, you do have patience, please, and then you have your wishes granted. But you see, express your individuality. You got a new home for some of you, but it takes for you to be your authentic self. Some of you definitely could be traveling. Some of you may be traveling for work here. Some of you need to practice at a certain thing. Could have something to do with an instrument. All right, let's see what came out. What does going forward look like for my Virgos? So the first one you have, it says connect with nature, okay? It says you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. This makes me feel like going forward, if you take certain action, not only are you going forward, are you going to feel more grounded here, okay? But I feel like with this connect with nature, it also talks about, again, you kind of step in almost out of hermit mode. This woman has wings here and she's talking to the butterfly. So again, this energy of elevation. Again, with the flowers that came out here, you know, some of you, you know, Virgos, you're an earth sign. So, you know, connecting with the earth, no matter how you do that. You also have emotional healing. So this is feeling stable and more secure when it comes to your emotions, okay? It's almost like pushing through whatever this is. Not only will it show you, I feel like, how strong that you actually are, okay? But again, going back to that story of a sense of achievement. Oh my gosh, I did it. It's almost like an energy of feeling proud of yourself. It says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, it says you receive new blessings and love. So for some of you, you know, you may be getting over some sort of heartbreak from the past. But it's that energy of release it because you cannot go back and change it. In fact, it's that energy of acceptance that, you know, it didn't work out for a reason. Luck is on your side. And I always say this reminds me of Cupid's arrow. So there is new love. But it's an energy of not seeing yourself as a victim, but almost seeing yourself as a survivor. Now, you have a vegetarian. What does it look like going forward? Oh, do you know what I just heard? I don't know if someone here is planning on, like, maybe thinking about opening a restaurant or something like that. Maybe you're a really good cook or chef or something like that. Maybe you're thinking about opening a vegetarian place. It says a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health. It says clarity and stronger manifestation abilities. Some of you may be like how would you say it? Like a health person, right? Like a nutrition or something like that. Some of you may be creating healthy meals for people, but maybe you're a little bit worried about, I don't know what you're worried about. I don't know. You know, I'm not really a worry walk kind of person. So sometimes when I see this energy, I'm like, I don't know, Spirit, how am I supposed to relate to this? And maybe I'm not. I'm here to deliver a message, you know. But I have to understand that not everybody is walking in the same shoes. Not everybody's journey is the same. And I guess that's why we have the energy of leaders and followers. I don't know, Virgos, which one are you? But that's the energy that I've picked up here today, okay? If anything did resonate with you in this reading, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But Virgos, if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.